This will not be like the other videos on my YouTube channel. This is just going to be a completely raw video of me japping, talking about life, business, and where I am currently in my journey. So if you're here just to get quick dopamine, this video is simply not for you. But anyways, lately everything has been super busy for me. I've been working extremely hard on my business, and for those who don't know what I do, I basically help coaches scale up their coaching businesses and their personal brands, and it has been insane. I'm now on track to hit a new record month for my agency, which is pretty insane, but I still don't feel anything because hitting record months, I'm just scared because I want to be able to get a new record month every single month, and I know that if I'm hitting a record month this month, I will have to make even more the month after this, and that is a huge pressure that I have on myself. No one else is putting that pressure on me, it's just me putting that on myself. I always want to hit new record months, etc. And lately I've actually decided to reflect on this because I don't personally believe having that mindset of always wanting more and more is something good. Sometimes it's good to just take a step back, reflect on the work that you have been putting in and where you are right now. Just be present. Don't always think about how life is going to look like in 1, 2, 3 months from now. And just appreciating the small things too. Because as an entrepreneur, it is super easy to just think about the outcome, the money, how much you're going to make. But it's harder to actually just be in the present, be thankful for having a roof over your head, being able to eat healthy food, go to the gym, etc. Small things like that are super important, and I think most of us as entrepreneurs especially needs to be more grateful, because there is of course always new levels, but I personally think it's super good to just take a step back and reflect, and that's exactly what I've been doing lately, because it has never been for the money. Okay, it's easy to make it sound like it's only about the money, but it isn't. The reason to why I'm doing all of this when it comes to helping coaches scale, growing my business, growing my personal brand is because firstly I want to show how possible everything is. I want to have a positive impact on people's lives. I want to make a change. I want to help people, because the feeling of knowing that you have done something good for someone else is 10 times better than getting a huge payment on your Stripe account or something like that. So just being grateful, and not always thinking about the actual money, revenue, etc. is super important, because I made that mistake before. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I had another business before this summer, before I actually decided to go into this agency and start this up with the skill sets that I learned from my other business. But basically, when it comes to my other business, I was just too, like, the only thing I could think about was basically the money that I made, not helping the actual people, which led to people not getting results, and it led to something negative for me, because at first it worked. I started to hit bigger and bigger months, but over time that just slowly killed my business, because I was always taking the small wins over the long-term wins, and that is something that I've been really focusing on when it comes to my agency now, to build something stable and build something long-term, not always thinking short-term and taking that quick cash, because I know that's a huge mistake. I've been doing it before and I will not do it again. And also, it's, of course, now it sounds like I made it or something, and I of course don't want to make it sound like I make $1 million a month or anything like that, because I don't. I'm still in a journey. I'm building my agency, growing my personal brand, just building up my reputation out there on the market. But Yeah, that's basically what's been going through in my mind lately. Just been really reflecting over the past and how far I've actually come. It's hard for me to actually realize that because I'm just thinking about hitting new levels all the time. But when I actually look back, I can see how much everything has changed. The way I speak has become 10 times better than it was before. My way of working with clients is 10 times better. Like literally everything has been improved. And it's so insane to see how much everything can change when you just decide to lock in and work towards something every single day, no matter what. And I can just imagine how my life is going to look like this summer. As you know, I booked a trip for Greece, which has always been a dream for me, to be able to travel, do the things that I've always dreamed about. So that is also going to be insane, and that is one of the main milestones that I set for myself for 2025, and I made it possible. So that is also going to be sick. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that vlog, because it's going to be insane. But yeah, I know it's very random, this video, but I really hope you guys learned something from it. If not, you now know more about me and who I am as a person. But yeah, that's it.